Hi people, hope you're well. Welcome to a workout. Yeah, so I'm going to use the Isobo, it's Isobo night, and I'm going to use the Isoflow, it's Isoflow night as well. Yeah, now these are two pieces of equipment that I'm just getting to grips with, learning how to use them, proper correct methods and everything. Yeah, I think there's a lot of instinct involved in these. If you want to train your chest, you can sort of kind of look at yourself in the mirror and pull on it and do certain movements with it, and then realise, you know, what does your chest, what does your arms, what does your triceps. Yeah, you can learn it, don't take long. But you can make a lot of mistakes on them if you don't know what you're doing. But the good thing about Isobo and Isoflow, I think they're really good pieces of kit because you can get an insane pump and it seems like you're doing nothing at all, but you are. You can put a lot of pressure through these and get, you know, put a lot of time under tension through your muscles, and it's all nice and flowy. Yep. Sorts the men from the boys. Yeah, these shoulders are still quite tight. This one's tightening up as well, but this one that popped over there, wowzers. I've just got to go a bit steady tonight because I've popped something down there and the pain shoots down there and it shoots round the shoulder, right round, and it shoots down into the chest. So that pop wasn't good. But anyway, we've got to train, haven't we? Yeah, I've just got to go careful with this side. Right, so I'm going to have a think about what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to get cracking with a Isoflow and Isobo workout. Right, so I've set the whole thing up now. I've got the bottom part with the straps on the feet, top part with the handles, carabiner in the middle for friction, and I'm going to start off with the rowing holds. So I'm going to pull the arms back, shoulders back, yeah, pull the legs down, and then pull with all my might into the back and shoulders for 10 seconds. Have 5 seconds. Now it don't seem like you're doing a lot, but you are. It's very intense, and what you've got to do when you do it, you've just got to keep breathing. Make sure you're breathing all the way through, you don't be holding your breath. You don't want a coronary on camera, or you know what I mean, you don't want an aneurysm. Right, so if we go 10 seconds. Oh, have a slight rest. This shoulder from yesterday really hurts. It's really sore. In fact, I've tore things in past and it feels like a tear. When you get a tear, it feels like you've been punched in teeth. But that's what a tear feels like. It's terrible. Very deep. Now if we go 10 seconds. What I do when I do that, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I let the tension build. So I don't pull with all my might straight off. I let the tension build up a bit, yeah, but look at this already, yeah. This is what's good about the Isobo. I've only just grabbed hold of it, yeah, and the pump is insane. And this is why people miss a trick when they don't use these pieces of kit. It's not for me, it's not for me, I'd rather do weights. Well, I'll tell you something, yeah. You'll be in gym for an hour before you get a pump like that, yeah. I've literally done 3 sets of 10-second holds. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Right, I'm going to move on. Right, so with these, I've lengthened this a little bit so that it can allow my hands to, get this right, so it can allow my hands to do that and that, yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight myself, widen them legs a bit, and I'm going to just roll like that to the bottom. Yeah, now I'm not going for it at the moment. I'm just going to build tension. There's a lot of balance as well. Now I'm going to build tension. And basically I just do them till I'm worn out, yeah. Now that is a multifunctional exercise. Because you're straining to hold yourself up, you're training your core and your back, lower back. And then because you're pushing on core at the bottom, you're training your quads and your calves and your glutes. And then because you're pulling, you're training your obliques, you're training your arms, your forearms, and ideally you're training your back. You've got to try it to believe it. Now you get a really strange pump when you do workouts with these. You get warm from your toes to your head. It's absolutely amazing. It's not like a pumping gym. It just, your blood flow just creates, and it creates a lot of blood flow. Now that's what's really good compared to weights. Weights normally create the flow of blood into where you're training, yeah? But these create the flow of blood from your toes to your neck to your head, all the way, yeah? Your body just goes whoosh, and it fills up with a lovely warm feeling. I can't explain it, but it's amazing, yeah? You get some cardio, you get some core work, everything. So I'm going to take a breather and then I'm going to do rows up here, like face pull rows. In fact, I'm going to get straight into them. Then you'll see me sort of getting into kit. This is the only thing I don't like about this kit. It is faff, but it takes a bit of getting used to, right? But what you've got to imagine is, when you're training your weights in gym, yeah, you're training your weights, you just don't realise how much time it takes because that's what you're used to. You do it all the time. But when you're changing these, because you're not used to it, you realise that you're changing these. And you think, oh, that takes too long, I don't like it. But it don't take as long as you think. There, that's set up, yeah. Just make sure everything's not twisted. You've got to untwist everything. I should have done this before I started, really. That's got to be nice, and that's got to be as straight as it can be, that line there. So it doesn't eat up. Right, so I'm pulling my legs apart. Yep, start there. And I'm pulling now to there. I'm going to just adjust this tighter, right. Let's have a look. That wants to be a little bit longer. There. So I'm pulling to my face now. Just keep breathing and pull. And then as you get used to it, create that tension and fight yourself. Now this does back and it does shoulders. It does forearms. Does grip, does legs, then go work down, and then work up, start there, done. Now I've got to admit, it definitely is harder than what it looks like on telly. Yeah, a lot harder. It's insane, but that pump already. Right, so now I'm going to use the isobar, and I'm going to do a movement for my lats. So it's like a row, pull, and then turn to there, and then pull that way, and then pull. And then I'm going to pull it back now. So I'll turn around and pull it back. And then I'm going to do some pulls. There's no kind of reps with these. I don't do reps with these. I just do them till I'm tired and then I move on. Because it's an all-round body exercise. You think you're just training back, but you're so not, because there's so many different things involved when you're doing isometrics. the full body genuinely does come involved when you're doing isometrics, and you've got to try them to believe them. But if you've bought one of these and you've never had one before, I've got to be honest, all this against yourself does feel really strange. So the only tip I can give you, what I did when I first got these, I just started really slow, until I got used to that, and then I carried on slow, and then I started building momentum, and that's still what I do through exercise. I start off slow, and then I build momentum, and then when you start hearing this noise, you know it's working, and you see these guns pop out for no reason, it's so insane, it's unbelievable, what a workout. And then this little Popeye arm, this is coming back now, and it's all this isobo, and I'm getting things in my chest now that I didn't have before I started using this. This trains all the weaknesses in your pecs. I never had this, me, ever. I never had an upper pec, ever. And I've been going to the gym for years. I always had moobs. I always had a big chest there, not there, right? Till I got this and the isobo, the isoflow. These build these kind of strange things. And another thing as well, so do the power springs. The power springs are there, so that inner and outer and upper chest. Right, so what you've got to imagine now, you're in the gym and you want to do your back. And you normally grab dumbbells, don't you? And you normally bend down like this and do the rear dumbbell flies like that, This is very similar, but it's not a dumbbell. It's an isoflow, and you can only do one side at a time. So you assume the position bent down, with your back nice and straight, pull your arm up to there, get everything set, and then just go with the flow. Start off nice until you feel the muscles warming, and then as they get used to what they're doing, turn it on. You can bend your arms slightly if you want, or you can keep them straight. And that's a rear delt movement. You can go slow or as fast as you want, but once you get your momentum in, you can't help it. It just gets harder and harder. You get that nice pump. Right, remember what I said when I did the video the other day about placing exercises together that are very similar, so there's no faff. Well, what I've done with this, I've gone from there, doing that, and all I've done is stood up, made this longer, and then I can do this. So start off in that position. I don't want to be going up here, so that's quite nice. So when you make your straps, you make them so that's up there when that's down there. Simple, So you start off nice and steady. So basically what I've done so far is I've trained back, middle back, lower back, upper back, and then I got to upper rear traps, rear delts, and now I'm doing the top delts and rear delts with this, and basically build momentum. But I'm struggling with this, it really hurts, but in a nice way with this, because it's not, I can't explain what it's not, but it's not hurting too much. The important thing is breathe in and out all the time, it really is hard, but like I say, it's what you put into it. If you stand there and it's easy, then you're not putting enough into it. So now I've set it a bit further up, so I've got no faff, and I'm going to go to the front and I'm going to pull up to there, I should have had a rest, but basically that's what this machine does. It absolutely blows you away, pulls you to bits. That's why you don't need a 50-minute workout. Shoulders are absolutely blown away now. Blown away. So I'm going to do some chest work now. So basically, I'm just going to pump the chest down like that. Yeah. This isn't in book. But basically what you do is, you want to imagine you're doing the most muscular. You're doing a one-handed most muscular and you're pulling with this. So it brings it more in. So you're really squeezing and you get that inner. Right. There's no reps. So don't count. Just build momentum. And I'm not counting. And then when I'm a bit tired, just swap. And if you notice as well, get a bicep workout and a forearm workout as well. Now I'm going to do pullovers. I've never done these before with this. I don't know how they're going to go. But imagine all pullovers. So I'm going to go on my shins. I'm going to start at my thighs. And I'm going to pull up. Pull chest out. Keep breathing. Right over. I'm going to finish off now with some bicep and tricep pushes, yeah. So I'm going to push down and pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to really fight that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to swap. Push down, pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'm going to do some pumps. So up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull-ups. 1, push down. 2, see chest coming in as well. 3, shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, push. 10, everything comes in, yeah. And then finish off, reverse hand grip like that, pull out. And then stretch. Get a good stretch. Good stretch. Done. Dusted. Yeah. Absolutely done and dusted. Get that camera down here. Yeah. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Cut. How many minutes? Not many. Yeah. You'd have to be in gym an hour for that. Honestly. I only bought these because I was curious. Yeah. I expected them to be completely rubbish and a waste of my money, yeah. And same with this. And I've got to admit, when I first got out of the box and I first used it, I thought I had wasted my money. Yeah, a couple of practices down the line. It is the best home equipment you can buy. And I'm not kidding, yeah. And I don't work for Bullworker, yeah. It is the best thing I've ever bought. I absolutely love it. If it weren't for the fact that I had other things that I liked, like my Bullworker, like my chest expander, my resistance bands, which I'm getting to like now. If it weren't for all them, That's the only thing I train with, yeah, because that is priceless and it has to go in your training regime. It has to. Isometrics is unbelievable. Anybody says that you can't get big on isometrics has never done isometrics. That's all I can say, yeah. Keep training.